It is what it is, Dad, but my definition of family is different than yours. And so, based on my definition, the way that my sister treated me and my children is unforgivable. And in that, I really didn't have a sister before, and based off of the way that she treated me, everything that we did have was fake. She was playing a role to me. Because if you truly love someone, you don't flip on them that easy. My bag's out on the curb, like that's no parts of a manifestation of love and sisterhood and family for me. And I think that should be understood. And I'm allowed to have my boundaries of how I and my children are treated. And I never got in between their relationship with my sister, because I understand my crap with my sister is my crap with my sister. But I always encourage my children to maintain their relationships with. I never badmouthed them outside of this conversation and just saying it's been fake the whole time. Because if it's been real, I don't care if I don't like you. I will not like you and pick you up off the side of the road. You will drive right by me. And that's not family to me.
Yeah, so just FYI, you're putting me out too.
Like, well,
because y'all had a crap relationship, Dad. Let's admit it. Like,
no,
that ain't right.
When we were grown.
Man.
When we were grown.
Yeah, y'all had a crap relationship.
she didn't have to take care of you at that point.
Yeah.
There becomes a conscious choice.
I tell you every time we talk, I love you. You know what I'm saying? Just like I tell you, I love you. I only want the best for you.
I want active love. I want active love, Dad. I want active love, Dad. I want to see it and feel it and hear it. All five senses. Active love, Dad. What I'm saying is, I want what you described with your mother, I want with my father. What I'm trying to create with my two daughters, to get along and to see each other as friends and allies and not become with me and my sister, because my children are on their way to becoming me and my sister, and I do not want that for them. I am working very hard to get them to see each other for who they are. Just because it was doesn't make it okay. Just because you and your sister butted heads doesn't make it okay. You chose to forgive and allow and to be family. I have a choice too, and you don't get to put me and my kids out of your house and think that we still gonna break bread next holiday season. It doesn't work like that for me. Taylor, gang, Taylor, gang. Pop your stuff, Daddy. I like how you tied that all together.
Yeah, I was confused for a moment.
Yeah, he went on.
I learned it from you.
I
learned it from you.
Yay! He went on a ramble, but you spoke your heart, and I receive it, Dad. And that's why we had that one conversation where I said, you gotta be okay with me speaking my truth, because if I never admitted how I truly felt, publicly or not, the fortunate thing about me is I do things publicly because I know through admitting these things, there's freedom. And so if somebody sees somebody else do it and somebody else has the courage to do it, then they're like, I can do it too, because I'm showing people freedom. And so I have to be able to share my life and my truth, but I can do it in the most respectable way possible. And as far as my childhood, I'm so over that, Dad. Like, I could imagine being a man, a boy, and all of the things that you are. I could imagine what that looks like and where that takes you to. And boom, now you got to be a parent. How do I be a parent? Like, I get it. And you made the choices you made. My anger over my childhood, yes, some things may come up, but it won't manifest the same. I'm over my childhood. All right, let me tell you how I know Fluffy Ninja. Fluffy Ninja. Something that recently came to my attention is that we all don't have the same first memory. Crazy, I know. I was talking to my daughter and we were talking about the first time she's seen me cry. I know it's nothing now because I cry all the time. Y'all already know what it is. When I talked about the first time I thought that she saw me cry, I realized it was a completely different time than she knew the first time that she saw me cry. So the first time that I met Fluffy, I was on this here app and I happened on one of her lives and I just like, oh, she is glorious. Yes, she is glorious, and that's all I can say. You gonna hop on Fluffy's lives and you see how glorious she is. She got that big, beautiful hair, big, voluptuous body, and I just fell in love with her. Oh, when that accent goes off. I wonder if I have an accent to her. That is the first time I remember you coming into my field of awareness. But now that you bring up this moment, now I'm like, yeah, I remember that. You are one of my many relationships on this app where we come together abruptly. Not in conflict, just abruptly. We don't necessarily agree. But somewhere in that conversation between us, because we know the art of conversation. Go team. Because we know the art of conversation, you're able to listen and receive information. I'm able to listen and receive information. We came to a space of understanding of each other. Go sis. And we are here today because of that ability. We are a rare breed, my friend. And being a rare breed, that is why you have impacted my life. I really love you because you are tapped in, tapped in, tapped in. And whenever I need a pick-me-up or something like that, you always end up in my DMs. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you're picking up on my energetic vibration or you're just like, I'm just going to show Lonnie some love now. But whenever I am feeling like, man, I'm exhausted, here come Fluffy telling me, keep doing what you're doing, sis. I appreciate you. And I appreciate you. I am still here because of people like you. So gratitude, Fluffy. And thank you for participating. For everyone else, make sure that you tap in with another sis who has inspired you to keep moving forward. Tag her hashtag sister support and tell her how she has impacted your life. And if I've impacted your life, tag your it. Tag me on a post. Tell me how we met. Tell me how I've impacted your life, and I will tag you back. Can we make giving our sisters some flowers the norm? I think we should. So now I have to look at this as someone who would do something like this to her sister, her little sister. The one she's supposed to be setting the example for. She set the example for what she believes family should look like the entire weekend. I kept bumping up against her example because I was like, this isn't what I think family should look like. But because I came into her space, I should have more easily flowed into what her version of family looks like. And if that would have been communicated up front, I guess it was, but I was just in disbelief that you would turn your back on your nieces and nephews. That was wild to me. I couldn't process that at the time, but in the space that I'm in right now, I can see this is your standard. I don't do kids. I shouldn't feel obligated to watch your children. I raised mine. I'm out. And you're well within your right to be that person. Stop being upset with your whoever if you went out and had a baby and now you need someone to watch your baby. You're my friend. You're my sister. You're my mom. You're my whatever. You're supposed to watch my kid because we're family. Do you think this person maybe doesn't have children for a reason? Do you think this person has raised their children to be done with children? We're here. What we're going to do? Guess we'll raise it. And now they're done with it and they don't want to go back. You don't know what being around your child does to them. And you truly shouldn't want your child around someone that doesn't want children around them.